Chapter 8. Aaron Simpkins wanted a drink. The elevator was empty. Its doors were closed, and she was alone. What harm was there in taking the nervous edge off of the day? She already had vodka in the system. A few more ounces certainly wouldn't matter. She needed a shot. It would help her to tuck Marari away in the back of her mind. It would allow her to feel mellow. She deserved a day without his image haunting her. As Aaron reached for the sterling flask hidden in her large designer bag, she rationalized her actions. She had this drinking under control. It wasn't a problem. She was in no way addicted to the sparkling clear alcohol washing over her teeth and sliding past her tongue. Its cherry flavor and warmth added to her enjoyment. The comforting liquid filled her stomach as she drained the container. She hadn't meant to, but the taste was soothing. It seemed to steady her. Aaron was not extremely concerned about her behavior. She had drank a lot in high school and college. Hadn't everyone? She could handle it. The tall, attractive black surgeon didn't seem worried about getting caught as the elevator doors slid open and someone stepped inside. Her head was buried in her handbag as she searched for a stick of spearmint gum. No, she needed more than just one. "Good morning." Aaron heard the soft southern voice of a woman. Her accent was thick as molasses used in pecan pies. Its sound poured from her mouth like clear carob syrup. It filled the elevator with soft tones. The voice was rich in quality and spirited in personality. Aaron began to look up, but her eyes did not have to travel far to reach the beautiful face of a young woman with diamond blue eyes and blonde flowing hair that reached a tiny waist. The woman was dressed impeccably. The light gray suit was tapered. It fit her small frame perfectly. The pocketbook slung across one shoulder was miniature in size, but it complemented the strappy professional heels she wore. Aaron had never seen shoes that small, except perhaps on a child. Yet the entire appearance of this woman was flawless. She was the prettiest, sexiest midget Aaron had ever seen. The taller woman tried not to stare as she cut off the verbal exclamation which was ready to spring into the air. "Should I be nervous? Anxious?" the tiny woman said. "But I like it here. The people at this hospital remind me of home. Everyone is downright nice. This is my 5th interview. The other places were interesting, but I feel like Penn's Landing Memorial Hospital is the place for me. It's a big hospital with a big heart. Yup, I think I'll settle on this one, although this city seems to have a lot of Negroes. I've seen more in 1 week than I've viewed in my entire life." Aaron continued to watch the woman. Her words were startling, a bit disturbing, a bit racist, she thought. "You'll find our city has a very diverse population," said Aaron in a brittle voice. Who was she calling a Negro? That term was old, dated, and it definitely did not belong in this conversation. A few choice, colorful words sprang into Dr. Aaron Simpkins' mind, but she trapped him there. She was unwilling to start an argument, although the vodka was encouraging her to do so. The tiny woman was blabbering. She wasn't making too much sense, but she was simply gorgeous. If anyone would have told Aaron that such a person existed, the cardiothoracic surgeon would have argued them down. But here, in front of her, stood the most stunning, mesmerizing creature